11 here. Thank you so much for being a part of our Diamond Star Seed family, y'all. I pray that you guys are having a blessed and amazing day. Thank you guys so much for hitting that like button on the way in. Let's get into what y'all need to know at this time. So, what we have here is we have the underdog. Okay, it says underestimated and overlooked. So, many of you guys have either been the black sheeps in your family, or you just feel that people haven't necessarily, they haven't given you your motherfucking flowers, right? But I feel like the divine wants you guys to know that you are loved, that you are celebrated, and that grand rising, y'all. That everything you put your hands to do that is of a higher vibration, it will be done. Okay. I feel like you guys have been the ones that have been helping others when they've been in need, right? There's many people that you could have put on, right? There's other people that, for some of you guys, there's a lot you've done behind the scenes and you haven't bragged about it, right? You haven't just put it out there for the whole world to know, but God has seen what you guys have done. And there are a lot of different people that respect you as well as miss you, okay? Grand Rising, Mahood, Faith, Cosmo, Cookie, The Fool. What's going on here? Rainbow Warrior 33. Yeah, I feel like there is somebody that is feeling disappointment right now. Okay. They are unfulfilled and they are unsatisfied. I feel like you guys have somebody else in your energy that really could be going through it at this time. They're regretting their choices. For some of you, they're going through some type of, I heard dark night of the soul. Okay. Wishing that they would have did things differently. For some of you guys, it's like the people that you were there for, they could have betrayed you and went in another direction. And I feel like somebody is regretting that. For others of you, somebody is missing. They feel like, yeah, they're missing you. Okay. Number one, some you guys have multiple people missing you, but there's something about you guys helping people. There's something about you guys not just looking at where people are, but because you guys are visionaries, you're able to see people's potential and where, God sees them as, right? Where they will be. And I feel somebody took that for granted. Because for some of you, it's the energy that you have helped build people up. And then when they got to a certain level, they hit the dash, right? And I feel like whoever you guys have been dealing with that just left you feeling disappointed or left you feeling betrayed, there's something that they're battling right now. Okay, they're battling that. For a lot of you, they're battling themselves. Okay, they could be battling public opinion, what they feel their friends or their family thinks. It says slow motion fights, a fight that lasts a long time, calm moments with small storms, a bad situation that lasts a long time. For some of you guys, it's like you have had so many different obstacles. For a lot of you, it could even been family drama, right? Things that you were suspended in for years because of the people that took care of you. For others of you, it's the fact that you were in relationships for a long time or marriages for a long time. Oh, pardon me. Oh my gosh. Right? Sorry, y'all, the allergies out here. But what I'm seeing, excuse me, I am so sorry, y'all. What I'm seeing is that some of you guys have competitors as well. People that are jealous, that are hating, that are envious of you. And these could be people that, you were loving, that you were supporting, that you were there for. There's something about the veil being lifted and you guys seeing clearly the people that are around you. And for some of you, it's like this is you realizing that you had silent ops, right? Or for others of you, maybe this is you realizing how you were holding yourself back, right? From your true potential, from where God really wants you to be. I feel like the veil is being lifted. Okay. And now you guys are seeing clearly. And now that you're seeing clearly, it's like now you're in motion, right? I feel like you guys could be like me where you've been cutting people off left and right, right? When they show you that they're not really down for you, when they show you that they're giving you a lot of fluff, when they show you that they're around you for the wrong reasons, not out of true love and genuine support or wanting to be in your presence, but they have another angle. I feel like you guys, your intuitive abilities are increasing to the point where, it doesn't matter the other 3D things that people look at. People could be bad as hell, right? Fine as hell. People could have all type of accolades, right? People could, be the perfect image. And there's something about you guys being able to read people's auras and just being able to look at them and say, Like something ain't sitting right with you. So you ain't going to be around me. You know, you guys are very selective with who can sit at your table. And I feel like in the past, you guys gave people the benefit of the doubt. But now you guys are believing actions and you're believing energy, right? It is what it is. So with getting in your head here, playing mind games, gaslighting, losing your mind, intimidation, psychological warfare, confusion, you're not in your head anymore. I feel like there was something that you guys were feeling in your spirit. You were feeling it in your soul. Something was not right with a situation, right? Be it work, family, lover, whatever it was, and you couldn't quite put your finger on it. I feel like now you can put your finger on it, right? So now you guys are holding people accountable here. You don't have time for people with choosing one over another, deciding between options in reverse. You don't have time for people that are indecisive. You don't have time for people that that think the grass is greener. Because it's like, if they think the grass is greener anywhere else, baby, if they want to test the water, how about we just dump their ass in the middle of the ocean? You feel me? That's all the water that you need with somebody else. Like, you guys are not, you're not at the point of trying to fight and trying to gain anyone's attention, or trying to fight to hold somebody's love, or, you know, trying to fight to get respect. You guys are at the point of realizing that that is what you deserve. That is who you are, right? Whether you are an emperor or an empress, or that's what you're inviting in, or you have orbiting your energy, okay? And you're not playing games with people anymore. You know you're deserving of this Ace of Cups, and that is what you are going to have, period. Okay, which is genuine love. You guys are a gift from God. You guys have soul contracts here. We all incarnate with multiple different soul contracts with different people. We have many different soulmates, and they all teach us lessons. It's up to us whether or not we decide we are going to entertain somebody in Emperor or Empress energy, or we're going to entertain somebody in Page of Wands energy that's masquerading as an Emperor or an Empress. You see what I'm saying here? That's what I'm seeing. You have somebody in your energy that's either been watching you. For some of you, they could be watching you from a distance. For others of you, it's someone that you could be communicating, or that wants to communicate with you. Okay, for some of you with the Ace of Cups, you have new love coming in, someone that you're going to meet within the next month for some of you. For others of you, it's the fact that maybe there's someone you've been dealing with for a couple months or 3 months or however long, and it's still considered new love. Okay, there's that. For others of you, somebody could in fact want a new beginning with you. But what I am seeing is that you guys are being very strict when it comes to your boundaries. Because if somebody wants you to bring that ass back only because something didn't work out with Karmisha or Quan, which is the third party, you don't have time for that, because that is exactly where their heart lied. That is where they wanted to be. Maybe they thought that person was finer than you. Maybe they thought that person had, would let them do whatever with them, and you had higher boundaries and you weren't going to allow that. Okay, Grand Rising, c'est la vie, mon cher, right? For some of you, it's the simple fact that I think you guys are at the point where realizing that you are just not for everybody. You are for that designated emperor or empress that is made for you. So if somebody is, oh, I'm not sure what I want, or maybe I want this, or maybe I want to still be married, or maybe I want to be divorced, or, maybe I want to, still just date around and kind of see what else is out there. You guys are not entertaining people that don't know what it is that they want. You're just not the collective that I'm reading for. Because for some of you guys, you're at the point where, regardless of what somebody is saying, you're reading their energy. Some of you are clairaudient. You are mind readers. You're reading their mind, right? You're reading their aura. Like, you guys are not to be played with. And I feel like there's somebody here that made the wrong decision. And you notice how this landed over here on living rent free. So you are living rent free in different people's minds. Okay. It says, can't get you out of my mind or out of my head. And you're on this person's mind. You're on a lot of people's mind here. That's what I'm saying. But you've already realized that, some of you guys, you had past situations where you were dealing with blessing blockers and you didn't even know it. Okay. You were overextending to help other people. And the whole time they were draining you of your time, your love, your energy, some of you, your resources. Okay. These are people that had wandering eyes. These are people that tried to triangulate you in other situations. You're not fighting for that. with enemy lines in reverse. You don't give a damn. Like, it's really the energy of you giving zero fucks. Like, that's what I'm getting here. Like, before, you might have been like, oh, you know what? Let me handle this situation. Now y'all like, you know what? That's where you want to be at. Okay? Go enjoy that shit. But just know that it's a wrap. We're done over here. Right? So what I'm seeing here is that there was somebody else, okay? For some of you guys. Maybe you had a situation that didn't get off the ground. Maybe this person went in another direction and is not turning out the way that they want it to be. For some of you, you could have had an actual long time connection with somebody. Okay. Grand Rising Cutie Pie, whatever the situation is, I feel like this is someone here that like to have one night stands. They like to have temporary good times. Okay. They were non-committal. Hookups, that's what they were looking for. Sexual gratifications. For some of you, you were in a relationship with someone, they thought they were getting away with doing this behind your back, right? They go on trips, or they take a trip around town, or say they were getting off work, or they was with their boys or with their girls, and the whole time they was hooking up with somebody else. And you guys were at the point where you're not going out sad with anybody. Okay? If they want to be with somebody else right underneath your nose and disrespect you in that type of way, then you already know how to handle that situation. Okay? Because, I mean, you guys love hard. Some of you guys, I'm talking about previous marriages or marriages that you've been in or long-term relationships you've been in where you gave your all. Okay? You gave everything. Okay? And they had the nerve to want to try to leave you with nothing. And then be in a whole nother relationship behind your back. Okay? Like, I'm picking up on somebody that's married right now, and they person over there shacked up with somebody completely motherfucking different that they were cheating with. For some of you, it's a situation where somebody actually went off and married another person on you. Like, they legit married somebody else on you. I know I've been there. Shit, we gonna keep it real around here, right? When I say my ex-husband went off and married somebody that looks a little bit younger than me, but just like me, and he miserable as hell, you cannot think you're going to be happy with a copycat or a doppelganger. It's not the real thing, right? It's like when you in the damn store and there's the generic version, right? And then there is the original, authentic, high value version. It's not the same thing. So now somebody is realizing that, or they will be realizing that, okay? Because I feel like what's happening here is you guys are focused on your careers. You're focused on your abundance. You're focused on your stability here. Okay? You're keeping your money moves secret. You guys are a great investment. This is a treasure box. A lot of you guys are sitting on ideas right now in the works, or that need to be in the works, that you can make a lot of money off of. That's what I'm seeing here. But what your spiritual team is doing is showing you the truth of people around you so that they can weed themselves out, right? Of who is around you for the right reasons and who is around you for the wrong reasons, right? If they're just wanting to get a little wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, they're not going to get that shit with you because you're of a higher vibration. You are an emperor or an empress, right? If they're just trying to get money from you on a regular fucking basis and all they care about is shallow shit, they're not getting that from you. There's something about you guys putting your foot down, because I'm telling you, your intuition is so on point. You guys are so multifaceted. You guys have so many gifts. It's amazing. And just to let you know, you have different gifts, and a lot of people don't know this because this is a spiritual thing, but you have different gifts that are held up in the 5D that actually drop in at different intervals of your life. They are meant to drop in at different points of your life when you have achieved a certain level of enlightenment and understanding, and you have passed certain karmic lessons. So it's something where not only are you blessed and, receiving different gifts, but there are gifts that are meant to come in for you as rewards when you have learned these painful karmic lessons. I'm seeing the World card in my mind. You guys have closed out some painful karmic cycles with different people, or not even just different people. Some of you, it was with jobs, right? I've been there. When you're in the corporate world, you working your ass off for somebody else, okay? And the whole time you buddy thinking that they cool with you, and they just see you as another name on the fucking payroll. If you know what I'm saying, man, put some money bags in the chat, because now what I'm seeing is you guys are investing in yourself, right? Multiple businesses for yourself, working on your education, higher level learning, right? If you're at a point where there's something that you don't know, you'll be damned if somebody gonna call you stupid. You're just gonna acknowledge the fact that there's something about that field that you do not know. You'll hire somebody if you can, right, to handle what it is you need handled in that area. But when you hire that person, you're not just going to sit back and let them do their thing. You're actually going to watch and learn from them too. Okay? Or learn how to do it yourself. You guys are not too proud to understand that, hey, there are other people that know things more so than you in other different areas. And that is what makes you guys amazing, because you are sponges. You love to absorb. You love to learn. So you are being granted that. And all the people that wanted to sit around and, you know, they were apathetic, right? With the Four of Cups, putting in minimum effort, okay? Falling off the map, not wanting to communicate on a regular basis, right? Not wanting to show up for the damn shift. And you over here doing the schedules like, damn, is such and such going to actually show up today? Or should I put them as mid to make sure I have an opener and a closer, right? Or you guys are the type of person where you like, damn, I mean, I'm in this relationship with this person. Are they even trying? You guys are done with those type of situations. You just are. Yeah, with drama magnet in reverse, you just don't have time for it. It says prone to attracting drama and unhealthy relationships, mood swings, attention seekers. You guys are done with people that are not showing you that they're interested. Because if they're not interested, you know that you are an emperor or an empress, honey. You have people that are interested. They are more than interested, honey. When they see you, they like, damn. They like, I done hit the damn. They have a conversation with you. It's not even just off looks. When they have a conversation with you, I'm going to tell you the real thing. You know what people really love? They love a great conversation. And they love somebody's actions that match it on a consistent basis. That is what an emperor does. That is what an empress brings. They're not inconsistent. They know that showing love and having emotions does not make them weak. It is a strength. Okay? They are great critical thinkers. They can think outside the box. They are someone that would rather tell you the truth even though it hurts, okay, than to sit around being deceptive and lie and keep things from you. They don't have time for that because they have an empire to run. And they want to be around people that are trustworthy. So they also want to exhibit the traits of being trustworthy themselves. That's what it is. So what I'm seeing here with, you know, the people that want to go, they don't want to take accountability for their behavior. They don't even want to address what they did wrong, right? They want to play the victim. They want to project and try to protect their reputation and save face. You already know what's up. You just already know how to move around them. Okay. And they're losing their minds. People are losing their minds. Okay. Over the fact that they could lose an opportunity with y'all, or that they already have. They really are. For some of you, they could be losing their mind because you're so intuitive and you know what the hell they've been up to. So now they feel like they are forced to transform and make changes. Okay. Because you know what's up. For a lot of you, that was a divine intervention that was meant to happen a long time ago. I mean, I'm trying to tell you, baby, look. I'm trying to tell you, you guys got all types of different people keeping eyes on you. And you're not even thinking about it. Like, you're not even really paying attention to it. You're not. For a lot of you, you're at the point, like I'm at the point too, where it's like, you're not looking for love. You're like, great, if love happens, wonderful. Okay. But what I'm going to do is focus on my empire, right? Focus on the people that are showing they want to be around me, that are moving out of love and light, right? That have good intentions. Okay. Whose actions show that they care. And if it happens, right? We have over here the price of fame. It says sacrificing happiness for public approval, double-edged sword, walking on a tightrope. You guys are at the point where you just don't have time to try to keep up with the Joneses or try to do what's right to make everybody else happy. Okay, you see a TV, right? Television, what does it do? It tells a vision. It's programming. You guys are rising above that, or you've been above that. You don't have time with people that want to put on shows for their friends. They want to put on airs for their family. They want to put on, airs for the world to see. You don't care about that because you guys are authentic. And there's a lot of people that have been playing that game with trying to make everybody else happy than their own selves. And right now they're going through some type of karmic justice. Okay? We all reap what we sow. So if we sow good seeds, we will reap good seeds. Right? If somebody has put time, love, and energy into you, okay, and you choose to meet that with love and reciprocation, that is a balanced scale. But if somebody puts time, love, energy, or resources into somebody and they decide they're not going to reciprocate that, or they're going to play games, that is their karmic justice to be had. It is a spiritual law. What's done in the dark will always come to light. Okay? So anyone that wants to sit around and play dumb with you, like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, or, oh, I wasn't over here doing this, or, oh, I wasn't, what do you mean? I mean, we weren't, no. Okay, y'all are realizing, okay, when I clarified the price of fame, you guys are realizing that there's a lot of people that wear masks. They have bad intentions. For a lot of you, they over here trying to bippity bop. They mad that you don't want to bippity bop with them, okay? They over here confusing themselves or trying to send you chaos energy or trying to do all types of rituals and all types of things, right? Because they're afraid, and now they're afraid of what's going to happen in the future for all the actions that they've been doing, okay, behind the scenes. But guess what? We walk by faith and not by sight, right? So there's a lot of different people here that have done unspeakable things to get ahead. Okay. And they were enjoying it for a while. They really were. But now it's catching up to them. There's hard evidence against a lot of different people right now. And they're wishing to God that they would have chosen a different door to go through. Okay. Some of you, they're being investigated. They're being watched by the police. They're being watched by different agencies. For others of you, it's just the fact that you are spiritually protected from all these different attacks that people were trying to do against you. For some of you, I mean, yeah, somebody got some serious legal issues here. And if it's not you or somebody else you're dealing with, it could be someone that they're dealing with, or it's just someone else that's tapping into this reading. Okay. For some of you, someone regrets the group that they were a part of. They could regret that cult or coven. They could regret that gang life. They could regret being por la calle, right? They could regret listening to their friends, their families, everybody else's opinions instead of standing up and listening to their own judgment, right? Because for a lot of you, these are people that knew good and well they should not have been participating in the shit that they was participating in, okay? Out there with Karmisha Kwan, right? A bunch of people that just want to stand around like statues. Okay, want to put their 2 cents in a connection that has nothing to do with them. Okay, or somebody was really envying a lifestyle. They're like, oh, I want the money. I want the cars. I want the houses too. I want the, the bad bitches and the this and the that. Or I want the dudes to just buy me everything. Just a bunch of shallow ass shit. I feel like somebody over here, okay, they were not being authentic to who God called them to be. They forgot the God of their youth. Okay. For some of you, it's the type of situation where somebody is in a lot of trouble here. Okay? A lot of trouble. Somebody is seeing red here. And they're like, damn, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Right? For some of you, people could have been paid to follow you around. Or you could have had Karmisha Kwan stalking you, or whatever the situation is. Okay? Somebody's been out there sleeping with so many different people. They infected. It's just really simple. For some of you, people are in jail, in prison, on their way to jail or prison, praying that they don't go there. And they're like, damn, I didn't know it was going to be like this. There is somebody that thought that because they had power or they had money or they had affluence or they had a gang or whatever the fuck they had around them, okay, that was going to protect them. No, you will reap what you sow. It is a spiritual law, okay? I kid you not, man. When I say, baby, somebody got somebody on their ass. It could be a group of people that have someone that they have different groups on their ass for some of you. For others of you, it's just the fact that, I mean, shit, you could be dating somebody in law enforcement. You could be in law enforcement yourself watching this. Or you guys are just spiritual investigators. You get down to the nitty gritty. People are not going to sit around and just get away with different things and think that you're not going to know. You guys are very intelligent. This is the King of Swords here. And if we're saying it's the King of Swords, we might as well say it's Archangel Michael, right? Going out and protecting you from all this negative spell work, right? Protecting you from harm. You guys are protected and you're very intuitive. You're knowledgeable. Okay. This is Archangel Michael coming in to protect you against different revenge plots that people have. It says unwilling to give up or throw in the towel, waiting for the right time and place, coming back stronger. There's a whole lot of setups going on. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. For some of you, this is from a shadow competitor. If you're not going through this, maybe someone in your energy is going through this, or somebody else connected watching this is. Okay, people that are watching your every move, obsessed with what you're doing, secretly competing with you, and you're not even thinking about them. But they heavily thinking about you. Because for some of you, they're so possessed that they don't even know who they are anymore. They've slept with so many people that they don't even know who they are anymore. For a lot of you, this is somebody here that is questioning themselves. Do you see this? It's like a trophy here, but it looks like a golden, it looks like an award, right? It's a cup. It's a chalice. For some of you, you had lovers that were competitors. They really didn't want to see you win. They wanted to keep you limited, right? And it's not supposed to be like that. When you were truly together with an emperor or an empress, you're not sitting around like, oh, I have 20 million and you have only 10 million, or, oh, you know what? I have this nice job over here and you only have a job doing this. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not. Because when you are truly an emperor or an empress, to be honest with you, you could be an emperor or an empress, and it has nothing to do with just what's in your bank account, but it has everything to do with you being loving like the king or queen of cups, with you having critical thinking skills and being a problem solver and being intelligent as the queen or king of swords. It has everything to do with how you are manifesting, how you take action, how you are motivating, how you are a catalyst for yourself first, and then for others as the king or queen of wands. Okay. And then it does have everything to do with you being a king or queen of pentacles and the ability to show that you are consistent with your actions towards protecting your family. Okay. And taking care of the bills and necessities that need to be done. Those are all attributes that go in to being an emperor or an empress. And the overall energy that we haven't talked about is the fact that when you are the king of cups or the queen of cups or the king or queen of swords, you have a higher level of intuition. That means you can feel when there is another empire about to attack your empire, because you are listening to the Holy Spirit. Okay. You are listening to the divine. You are so tapped in that you can feel that there is something coming and you need to be prepared. That is the type of partner that you guys are inviting in, or you already have circling your energy, or you already know this person. Whatever the situation is here, people are being called to level up, right? To stop running from love and to start running from people that are shallow, that really don't care, that are putting on airs, right? That just want a good time, or they just want money, or they just want to ride on your coattails. That's a no. So yeah, nothing's going on behind your back. You done peep game already. You know, people were trying to have you be like everybody else through mind control. You're not here for that. Matter of fact, some of you guys are telling people, baby, it's done. Because you're already showing that you're not in alignment with the path that I'm going forward on, right? And you guys are just keeping it real with people. The end of the day, it's just showing that you guys are still standing. You're not giving up, okay? You've made mistakes before, but you're learning from them. And this is who you're connecting to or will be connecting to. This is also somebody that does not give up during hard times. They will fight for what they love. This is also someone coming in that has tried, they've had many different people try to break them, but they also are unstoppable. This is not somebody that's just going to play the victim and say, oh, this is my life. Everybody was horrible to me. That's why I'm not at where I should be. Look at what such and such did to me. You know, this is not somebody that's going to sit around and do that. Okay, this person right here, they have Emperor or Empress energy, and that's what you are meant to be with. But people have to actually want that energy. Some people say they want an Emperor or an Empress, but they don't want what comes with that. They still want to be a Knight of Wands. They still want to fuck everything in sight, right? If you want to sleep around with everything in sight, you are not a true Emperor or Empress, right? If you want to manipulate people that actually love you, don't say that you're an Emperor or an Empress. If you want to be doing dark spell work and rituals and everything else just to try to get what you want, don't say that you're an Emperor or an Empress. If you're easily tempted by somebody that looks good or has a lot of money or, just want to have shallow connections, you're not the level of an Emperor or an Empress. I feel like people are running around talking about their divine masculines and divine feminines, when in reality, they are karmic masculines and karmic feminines. And we're going to call a spade a spade. Okay? Anytime you got to sit around and think that you have to conjure up, I'm gonna go in for the celebrities now, because I know some of y'all watching, so it is what it is. We're going to keep it real. It is a lie from Satan for you to think that you have to conjure up demons to get a hit song before you go in the studio. Okay? It is a lie from Satan to think you have to sit there, call it meditation, but in reality, you're giving yourself over to demonic beings for you to be able to sit down and write a script. Okay? When you were born more than enough. That means you have the skills, the gifts, the talents to be able to achieve those hit records and those hit movies, right? Without all of that. That is a lie from Satan. He is the author of confusion. Notice how when he came towards Jesus, tempting him, offering him this and this and this and that, if he bowed down to him, Jesus rebuked him and said, "Get behind me, Satan." Because he already knew that was the devil trying to confuse him into making him think that he would have all these different things when Jesus knew he already had it. He knew he already had it because he knew who he was. Right? So the whole thing is, don't get tempted. Okay? And if you made mistakes in the past, you can change that. I don't care what type of deal has ever been made with the devil. For anybody that is a celebrity and has joined the Illuminati and all those different things, just know God can break every demonic contract. God can save your soul. Don't ever think that you're just stuck in some shit that you can't get rid of. That's a no. Okay, somebody needed to hear that. Grand Rising, Tina into Tarot. So moving along, this is letting you guys know that with fake friends, yeah, you already know you've had people that were pretending around you. They were jealous of you. They were insecure. They were worried that you were going to leave them behind, that you were going to get big and not care about them no more. Or they just wanted to be around you because you already were at a level they wanted to be at. Okay, they were secretly wishing for you to fail. They really didn't care about you. You already know that. You've been through that before, right? Fake friends, fake lovers, shit, fake family members. And I say fake family members because just to let you know, a lot of family members can be karmic. Honey, they're going to teach you a lot of karmic lessons. Okay, and that's facts. The type of people where you tell them something great that's happening to you and they over there, oh, that's great. And the whole time they giving you a motherfucking fizz face. That's a no. They a hater. Stop it. So with plot twist, yeah. Thank you so much for the super chat, Cutie Pie. You guys have an unexpected surprise or change in events that's happening. Something unfolding surprisingly. Okay? And what is it unfolding surprisingly? It's a reward for your faith. It's a reward for your consistency, for not giving up. You guys are letting go of different situations that you felt you had to try to, control or maneuver for certain things to happen. No, you guys are letting go and letting God. You're still putting that work in, right? Because faith without works is dead. But you are trusting the Most High God that whatever happens will happen. And all these people that were sitting around trying to give you lies and alibis, okay, trying to get someone else to lie for them, trying to cover their tracks, trying to dig a hole. These people here they have broken thinking if they think you're settling for less than what you deserve. You're not accepting anybody's dirty offer here. Okay, these are people that have betrayed you or will betray you because they're not really around you for you if they are a fake friend or a fake lover or whoever they are. They just trying to get some. For some of you, they just trying to have sex with you. For others of you, they just trying to get money from you. For others of you, they're just trying to get close to you so that they could drain you of your energy because they're an energy harvester and you are an energy generator. Okay? These are people that have been avoiding the cosmic nudge, right? But you guys are not. You're embracing it because you know that God is guiding you towards your destiny. And you are breaking generational curses. That's what you're doing. It's behaviors, experiences, and unresolved issues being passed down through family lines affecting descendants. You are breaking those negative curses. You're not playing games with anybody here. You guys have missions. You have callings. And it is a blessing to be around you. You don't have time for mentirosos and mentirosas. You really just don't. You trying to have an emperor and empress and they want to be out there fucking in the village, then baby, that just shows they're not an emperor or empress. Okay? So for some of you, they're feeling this way now, where you're living rent-free in their head. For others of you, this is predictive. If somebody betrayed you and did you dirty as hell, you will, in fact, be living rent-free in their head. Okay? Because this is the energy that y'all are in. Okay? No cap, authentic, truthful, and this is what you want. You guys are lions, not cats. You feel me? Lion is a form of a cat, but you're not a little house cat. You are a lion. Therefore, you want a lion or a lioness. You're not sitting around playing around with these people that are shallow, okay? That don't want to give up on these addictions. It is a process to get over addictions, and I understand that firsthand. But at some point, you have to make that decision that you want better for yourself. How you expect somebody to love you if you're not loving yourself enough to break free of something that is truly killing you? Right? So there's people that are bitter. They're bitter seeing you rise. Okay? These could have been people that left you when you needed them. Right? What's that song? You abandoned me, love don't live here anymore. Now they want y'all to bring that ass back. But we ain't fucking with no gold diggers. Okay? Or Casanovas, or people just trying to get in our pants, or just trying to ride our coattails. These are bloodsuckers, exploiters, vampires, money grubbers. They're self-serving, okay? We don't have time for people that are selfish and arrogant and think that everything is about them and their schedule, and they don't want to compromise. For some of you guys, Karmisha Kwan is being let go, or has already been let go. Somebody is getting out of some type of karmic contract, just period. They have had a change of heart, okay? Somebody is going in a new damn direction. Or maybe they've already met somebody else, and maybe you guys have met somebody else, and I'm just talking about the past energies that still want to creep back in. Whatever it is here, this is somebody that is not going to love bomb you. This is someone that will be consistent with you and upfront. This is this person that's either around you or coming in or knows of you. Whatever the situation is here, because we have the Six of Cups, okay? A soulmate energy. Yes, like I told you, you have people from the past that want to creep in. For some of you, they want a reconciliation. For others of you, you see her face, whether it's a feminine or a masculine, they just want to try to suck you dry of your prana or your chi, and that is a no. Okay, these are people that sniff out how dedicated you are, that you put the work into people that you love. For some of you, you work hard with your kids, right? You're there, you're consistent with your children, your work, your responsibilities. And you don't have time for people that want to come in real fast and leave just as fast. You don't have time for people that, they just want to take the money and run, or they just want to have some sex and run. You don't have time for that. You're not taking action in those directions. Nope. Because you know that you are deserving of growth and expansion and stability, which is the Emperor and the Empress. And that's what you're going to get. So some of you guys, like I said, you're going to be this person if it's a new person, or you already know who this person is. For some of you, you're already in communication with this person, or they're going to be communicating with you soon. For some of you, somebody's coming back to tell you that they were dumb dealing with whatever immature this energy this is, okay, and they want a new beginning with you. And for some of you, maybe they have had divine intervention, right? You never know what goes on in people's lives. This is the collective reading. But for others of you, don't fall for somebody trying to come towards you like they want growth and expansion and something serious. And in reality, they just want to play around with the Page of Wands. That's a no. Use your discernment here. And I don't even have to tell you that because you guys are high priestesses or high priests. You know what's up. You can see behind the veil. And now you're seeing even clearer here. You have manifestations that are coming in. There's things that you're working towards. There's blessings and rewards that you're being given for leaving negatively karmic situations behind. When I tell you that justice is here for you, for some of you, this is a payout from a settlement. For some of you, this is inheritance that's meant to be yours. For others of you, this is the fact that somebody wants to balance the scales. You have to ask yourself, when somebody was doing fantastic and they were up, were you their choice? Or do they want to just come back to you now because they broke, busted, and disgusted? Or because Karmisha or Kwan left their ass? Right? We're going to keep it a buck around here. Karma is at play. You reap what you sow. For some of you guys, this is somebody getting a divorce. For others of you, this is someone that is seeing you as marriage material. Whatever situation that you're in, okay? You know good and well that if you're in a partnership with somebody, this should be somebody that, you know, they keep it spontaneous. There should be laughter, but there should be commitment, or it should be heading that way. The King or Queen of Pentacles brings commitment. They bring longevity. It's not a fly-by-night energy, okay? The Two of Cups. Yeah, y'all got people that love you. There's definitely somebody that's in their feelings over you right now, okay? Your partner is like that song Reflection, baby. Your partner is a reflection of you. So what do you want reflected back to you? You want somebody loving reflected back to you. Someone that truly loves you, that you truly love them. That's the Two of Cups. That's why I prefer the Two of Cups to the Lover's card. The best cards when I'm doing readings for people, okay? The best cards that you can get are the Two of Cups for me, okay? The Two of Cups. This is one of the best cards, and the Ten of Pentacles. Because the Ten of Cups is beautiful, but the Ten of Cups can talk about somebody, you know, Ten of Cups is like a family. It's an emotionally fulfilling connection. But sometimes it can talk about, oh, what we could have, right? Like a really wistful, like, oh, we could have this together. We could have that together. La, da, 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 da. The Ten of Pentacles is, nah, I'm getting that shit in writing. It's a contract. Okay, it is pentacles, it is solid, and it talks about a generational legacy. It talks about a true commitment, right? When somebody wants the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles with you, that means they don't just want to get into a contract with you for frivolous reasons. That means they really love you. Like, they really want everything with you. That's what you want to see, okay? Seven of Cups in reverse, no one else compares. Illusions are down. Okay, Queen of Wands, sexy, intelligent, right? Ambitious. Four of Wands, commitment. Okay, Seven of Swords reverse, already knowing the truth. For some of you guys, the situation is that somebody was partnered together with somebody that was just sexy. Baby, okay? They were just sexy, or they just had money. But where was the love? So now somebody don't want to be in that. Or maybe that was what they were dealing with in the past. Now somebody wants to be with somebody that truly loves them. So for some of you with the Seven of Swords reversed, somebody could have realized something. Something could have came to light about a relationship or what was happening in someone's home. Okay. And now somebody is taking action. Okay. To get rid of all the different illusions and actually go towards a loving connection. For some of you, maybe somebody just wasn't sure whether or not they wanted a relationship or to commit. Okay. But it's like they can't stop thinking or fantasizing or being or wanting to be around somebody. So now they want to come through with it. Whatever the situation is, there's that Lover's card. It talks about a choice, right? Do I stay? Do I work on something, or do I move on? With the Three of Pentacles here and the Death card, for some of you guys, somebody's work could be changing, or maybe someone needs to end a job and go in another direction, or someone needs to get more innovative within their job or their career. For others of you, somebody is ending a third party. They're ending a friends with benefits situation, or they're ending something, or they're transforming They're transforming through a collaboration. Let's think about threes, right? When you think about threes, we think about the Trinity, right? God, the Father, right? We have the Son, and we have the Holy Ghost. So what's happening? You have the Trinity that is helping you to transform your life with the Death card, to help you spiritually mature and emotionally mature. Yep. So that you can be that star that you meant to be. Period. For some of you, there's someone here that is truly thinking about the fact that, you know what, they've been depressed for too long. They've been drinking for too long. They've been smoking for too long. They've been dealing with fake love or fake friends for too long. They want to change. They've been in a job that they're not really happy with, or they need to switch something up within their career. Somebody is making monumental changes with that death card so that they can heal and become better and become who they were meant to be. And for some of you, the truth has came to light about what somebody's been doing behind somebody's back. If it was a marriage or a relationship or whatever it was, and honey, somebody putting a 10 of swords in something, they getting the fuck up out that thing. They're like, man, hell no. Somebody is ending shit with a king of wands. I mean, maybe it's a king of wands. Maybe they were acting like a king of wands, but they were a knight of wands. Regardless of age, somebody that is immature, okay, that's easily tempted, that just goes after sex or goes after money or goes after clout. Somebody is ending something with that energy. Yep. They're going in another direction. They don't want the Knight of Wands. Someone with the Knight of Cups, they're like, man, I'm taking my love elsewhere. Love don't live here anymore. That's what I'm seeing. So someone is making that decision. There's different people watching. Put yourself where it goes. We got the Knight of Swords here. Somebody knows when they're coming forward and talking with y'all, they have got to be honest and they have got to be direct, because you guys have overcome the devil. You guys are, you know what? You pick up the energy. You are drawn to certain readers that you watch because you will have similar energy to them. Okay. So with the devil card in reverse, I know I'm a demon slayer. So if y'all are here and you're of a higher vibration and not a karmic that's watching, then you a demon slayer too. That's what you called to be. Okay. Casting these demons out, helping people to think better and to change their life and feel better so that they can let go of this devil energy, this toxic energy, right? Yep. And that's the truth. That's the truth, baby. Y'all are here for a reason. When I tell you that God has a contract with you, fuck whatever the devil's trying to do. God loves you. When he says that every head on your hair is every hair on your head is counted, he means that. That is love. You see that? Grand Rising just vibing. People know that they have to be honest and correct with y'all because you're loving, but they will catch this sword. Just period. Yeah. You guys know you are deserving. Some of you guys, you're putting something in motion that will bring you joy. There's motion here. There's action here. Some of you, this is new deals coming in. Use your discernment with some of these people that want to invest in you. Okay. Because sometimes it might not be the offer that's coming towards you right now that you're looking at or that you're working on. It might be the one after that. Okay. Yeah. You guys are taking action forward. You're being very logical here. You're not playing games. You're avoiding people that want to put you in third parties, okay, or that just want to be around you for clout. You guys have a lot of victory and success here with the Six of Wands. For some of you, this is unexpected success. This is something positive happening out the damn blue, okay? That's something positive happening for you, okay? For others of you, listen, if anybody was bippity bopping with this Tower card or working against you with this Tower card, because there's a group here, it has backfired, okay? I'm hearing multiple towers coming against them. Okay. They're going to be in the damn Three of Swords because they're going to keep on watching you win. If they decided they were going to choose a third party over you, that situation looks like it's being towered here. They feeling like a fool. And then they're going to try to come on back and apologize. For others of you, what I'm seeing here is that you could, in fact, be dealing with somebody. This person has a lot of different people that are interested in them. This person is turning their back on these different energies because this person is focused on you. So there's that. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys put that time in. Okay, some of you guys could have had partners that, honey, they ran off with Karmics or Kwan because they were living in fairy tale land. For some of you, they didn't realize your potential. Maybe they ran off towards somebody else that they thought had more money or looked better, or they was a gold digger, whatever the situation was. Okay. Or they ran off with a bust down because they a bust down. Okay? Seriously. They want to brag. They done slept with the whole motherfucking town, and then they have the nerve to be mad that Carmisha Kwan is a bust down. Get the fuck out of here. You sleeping around, and you surprised that Carmisha Kwan is sleeping around too? You only care about making money and how you look and what you have, and you have the nerve to be mad that you ended up with a gold digger? Boy, if that ain't some karma, I don't know what. Baby, just take the L. Take the L and then do better. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Someone's like, man, I invested in the wrong thing. The Five of Pentacles is the type of energy, too, where if you were spending time with someone and something happened with distance, or you haven't spent time with them as much anymore, this person could be physically missing you. The Five of Pentacles doesn't just talk about, sadness or financial loss or, leaving someone out in the cold. It also talks about the fact that you see how they're digging here? Somebody is digging deeper. Okay, they're digging deeper into who they are and what they want because somebody physically misses you. You see what I'm saying? When you physically miss somebody, that shit hurts. When you can't stop thinking about somebody and you like, damn, I really fumbled, or I really need to get my shit together. Somebody is in that energy right now. They are. Yeah, they might feel like you can see through them, but this is somebody that's just like, okay, you see through me? You see the imperfections? You got imperfections too? I don't give a damn. Let's work on it, right? Somebody wants a new beginning here. Somebody wants a new beginning. The Fool card comes after the World card. Somebody here is getting out of some type of pity party. Now, for some of you guys, come on, I have got to call this combination out. Somebody has ordered hits on a lot of different people, or they have actually been responsible for some deaths. Just know those bodies are being uncovered, not just from the ground, but also the water, I'm hearing. Okay, some of y'all, man, some of these people watching have been involved in some shit. Moving along, yeah, the Seven of Wands, and we got the Ten. Someone here, you're inviting in a partner that's going to fight for your connection, and you are blocking people that just want to be non-committal with the Fool card, or they're foolishly tempted in other directions, or they involved in some weird ass shit you don't want to be a part of, right? Okay, doing dark magic and death rituals and all types of weird ass shit. A lot of you guys, what you're doing is you want to be happy with the Ten of Cups. That's your outcome. That's beautiful. An emotionally fulfilling connection. So either you already have this person around you, or this is someone that knows of you that's been watching you, or this is someone new that you're going to meet. Whatever it is with the Ten of Cups, this is telling you that you deserve to have a happy home. You deserve to have a happy life. You deserve to have somebody that actually wants to see you when they wake up in the morning, that wants to hear your voice. You deserve somebody that is not running in the other fucking room when you come around. Because those of you that have been married before and divorced, you know what I'm saying. Okay? When you can't stand your spouse, the sight of them, you just give a damn fizz face in your mind. You like, damn, they about to drive me motherfucking crazy. What they about to say now? You know what I'm saying? That's not what this is. This is somebody that you will feel loved. You will feel adored. That's what you guys deserve. That's what you get in. Overall energy is the Hierophant, which is not just any type of contract. The Hierophant is a spiritual connection. The Hierophant is the overall energy. This is a connection of somebody that loves God. They love God. And this is someone that actually wants to have they do their best to have their actions be in alignment with the Most High God. It's not just for show. Because a lot of people are in religious cults, baby, they hitting that prayer mat like 3, 4, 5 times a day and going out there and fucking everybody else. This is not that person, okay? This is what you have coming in. For some of you, you already know this person. You've already been talking to this person. For others of you, this is a person you're going to meet. For others of you, this is somebody that's been watching you like an alcohol in the sky. Or their spiritual team has been looking for spiritual partners for them that are of a higher vibration, and you just happen to be on the fucking radar. I don't know. Sometimes it's like that. When there's people in your area that are not of a high enough vibration, and you are a true high priest or high priestess, or that is in your lineage, your spiritual team will go scouting for matches for you. And honey, they will cross cities, states, they will cross countries. Because that is how valuable and how powerful you are to help the community and the collective. Yep. I can't make it up, y'all. I can't make it up. 10 of Pentacles, baby. Didn't I just say it? Didn't I just say it? Not only are you going to have a loving relationship, but this is an abundant connection. You see how he's fully clothed here? This is not somebody that is just going to be for everybody. This is someone that is selective with who has access to them and who has access to their energy. I'm not saying that, they're born and they don't show nothing. I mean, damn, we like to see something, you feel me? We like to see something shake. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this is someone that, this is, like I told you, this is, for some of you guys, this is you getting a divorce and you getting remarried. For others of you, this is someone wanting to take things to the next level with you. Or this is just letting you know that this is what you're destined to have here. So don't settle. Okay? Don't settle for somebody that is not an emperor or an empress. This is what you meant to have. Yep. And for some of you, I'm telling you, this person is either already here or they have their eyes on you. And no, it's not that person that was beating the shit out of you. Okay. Quite literally. No, it's not. No, it's not that person that was just draining your bank account and acting like they loved you. No, it's not that person. Okay. It's not that person that was cheating on you all around town either. Nope. This is a connection from the heavens that's coming in for y'all. For real. This is somebody that has been wanting a partner just like you. And all the things you were asking, you were expecting from your previous partners that made it hard to do, right? It's not hard for this person. It's not. You wanted somebody loving, you wanted somebody carried, you wanted somebody stable, you wanted somebody intelligent, you wanted somebody, for some of you guys, this is someone that's well known with the world card. They have some type of presence. Like whatever it is that you wanted, it is going to be granted for you. But you just, you got to stay away from these basura bitches, jet hoes, side dudes, F-boys, F-girls, whoever. They block blessings, honey. They block blessings. And for some of you, somebody married a blessing blocker. They were being juggled or they were juggling. Now they see the truth with the Sun card, that they were being manipulated and they are walking away from that situation. They put way too much into that situation. Okay? They going straight. They want to leave that situation. Okay? And they want someone that is a husband or wife material. That's a match for them. Yep. I'm trying to tell you, because somebody here, baby, they had a spouse or an ex-spouse or a baby mom or a baby dad, and that person was karmic as hell. And I know they were karmic because after the Wheel of Fortune was the Six of Pentacles reversed. Boy, if that ain't somebody around somebody for the wrong reasons, that's somebody that'll take everything from somebody or try to, or be with them, but only be with them for sex or for money or for anything else other than love. That is what somebody is being called to leave behind so that they can turn that will in their favor, to actually have somebody that is loving, that truly cares about them. Yep. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Put me some roses in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm still working on tech issues with my personal readings. That's why I'm only able to go live right now, but I have a technician coming out this week. I'm actually in my living room closet right now recording because I'm having, having the place being decorated. So anyways, I love you guys. Have a blessed day. Enjoy your day. Namaste.